Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen of the Household. Today I want to talk to you about 6 ways you may be throwing your money away. So I have been guilty of all 6 of these things, and in the last couple of years I've been a little more vigilant about how I'm spending my money and how I'm just my money practices, I guess you could say. So anyways, here we go. Number 1 is shopping with no list, and I'm talking specifically about the grocery store. How many times have you gone to the grocery store and picked up everything you think you need, but then you get home and realize you forgot the main ingredient for tonight's supper? So you have to waste time going back to the store and purchasing it. Or maybe you didn't make a list, and so then you end up going out to eat and spending extra money and going out to eat because you didn't have the food at home. Or you might end up buying more than you need. So I used to buy an overabundance of produce because I just thought, okay, I need this and I need that, but I wouldn't actually write down specifically, what fruits and vegetables we would have for each meal, and so I was buying too much and ending up throwing it out. So now I make sure that I shop with the list. Number 2, you might be throwing away your money if you don't return items that you cannot use. So I used to be guilty of this quite a bit because I would when I would get home, I would throw the receipts away, and then I wasn't able to return items that we couldn't use. So if it was maybe a shirt that didn't fit my husband and I bought it for him, I would end up just donating it. And if I had spent $20 on that shirt, that was really just me throwing $20 away because he couldn't use it, but I couldn't return it because I wasn't holding on to the receipt. So just recently I had bought a pack of razors and they were $6, and I didn't like them. They just didn't feel right on my skin. And so I thought about just throwing them away because I had already used one. But I said, no, you know what? This is the quality of the product. I didn't like it. I still have the receipt. I'm going to take it back to the store and see if they'll let me return it. And they sure did. They let me get a full refund for the razors because they didn't meet the standard that the store wanted them to meet, and I had my receipt. Number 3, late fees. I used to spend money on late fees. I was just really bad at it, really bad. Okay, so whether it would be late books or DVDs to the library, or it was late fees on our bills sometimes. So even if I was just a day late, sometimes on bills, they will charge you up to $5, $10 for paying your bills late. So what I did instead was, now as soon as I get home from the library, I take my receipt and I see when the books are due, and then I write that down on my calendar and I highlight it. Same thing with bills. Whenever a bill comes in the mail or comes through my email, if I have an online account with my bill, then I check for the due date, write it in my calendar, and highlight it. And then that way I can refer to my calendar on a regular basis and know when my bills are due, and therefore avoid those late fees. Number 4, you might be throwing your money away if you are buying deals that you don't need. Okay, I used to be really, really bad at this one because I would love going to the store and looking in the clearance section, trying to find the best deal that I could on little trinkets here and there, usually house decor or clothes, but there were things that I didn't really need. I wasn't really looking for anything specifically. I was just basically looking at the price tag, looking for a deal. And so I finally realized that that's just throwing my money away, because a lot of times I would bring it home and I wouldn't end up really loving it. I was just buying it because it was a deal. So think about the things that you buy on a regular basis when you're out and about. Are you buying things that you really need, or are you just getting them because it's a great price and you just can't pass up something that is that great of a price? Number 5 is donations. Now, I don't think that you should not give to people in need or help people out. I'm not saying that at all, but it seems like everywhere I go, there is someone asking for money, whether it's at the store, they want me to round up to the next dollar, or it may be someone when I'm leaving the store asking for money, or even just on the side of the road. People are always asking for money, and a lot of times my heart wants to give to them, but I have realized that when I'm giving that money away, it's kind of it's not being wise with my money, because I don't know how that money is going to be spent. I don't know if all of my donation is going towards that cause, or if just half of it is going towards that cause. And so instead of giving to every donation that's available, or everyone that asks for money, instead I've just chosen a few areas to give my money to. And also we give donations, like at Christmas time, there's the Operation Christmas Child, which is great. They give plastic shoe boxes full of little items like toiletries and little games and coloring books to children around the world who don't get any Christmas gifts, and you know exactly where that is going. So things like that, or if you donate food to a shelter or something like that, then you know where your money is being used 100%. And number 6, the last way that you may be throwing your money away is not using up everything. So, for example, when you get to the bottom of your laundry detergent and you know there's still some more in there, probably enough for another load, do you just toss it out because it won't come out of the bottle, or do you turn it upside down? You can turn your laundry detergent upside down, dishwashing detergent, any kind of soap like shower gels and things like that. Always turn it upside down so that you're getting every last drop out of it. For my face wash, it comes in one of those squeezy bottles, or tubes, I guess you could say. And so what I do is, when I can't get any more squeezed out, I snip the end off, and I can usually get enough left on the sides of the tube that will last me a whole nother 2 weeks, which really adds up. Okay, so that's every 2 tubes that I use. That's a whole month's worth of face wash that I would have just been throwing away if I hadn't have cut the end off. So make sure that you're using everything up. So that's my list of 6 ways that you may be throwing your money away. I know I was guilty of it, and I'm working really hard to stop doing that in the last couple of years. And I hope that that was some inspiration for you if you are trying to save money as well. If you haven't, come like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. I'd love to have you follow along. Thanks for watching. Bye.